Let's pick our next movie. Full movie. I'm going to do 1984, my year of birth today. 1984. Threads. Denial. Looks like a Lifetime movie. Wonder Woman movie. Threads again. Mike's Murder. Let's watch Mike's Murder with Debra Winger. If anyone's actually watching this nonsense, let me know if you like my new intro idea. Now we get to the movie from 1984, starring Debra Winger. This is Mike's Murder. We begin our movie with a nice young couple playing tennis, and we get our only sex scene out of the way early. This nice couple is Mike and Betty.
Hi, this is Mike.
Hey, Betty! Betty!
As you might imagine, Mike is going to have a rough time of it in this movie, as he is chased off by drug dealers because he's selling on their spot.
What's going on, man?
What's going on here? You guys are not fucking territory, assholes. Come on, get out!
Mike is on the run, and he contacts Betty, tells her that he's running from drug dealers and he's going to leave town for a little bit to do work on some guy's house. So she helps sneak him out of town. 3 months later, he calls her out of the blue and says he might be coming to town sometime soon, and they have phone sex. Well, he has phone sex. She talks while he jerks off. Thankfully, we don't have to watch this, but we're told that's exactly what happened.
What have you got on?
What do you mean?
I mean, besides the TV set, you got on some clothes?
I told you. I came home from work. I fell asleep.
You said you sort of fell asleep. In all of your clothes?
And when I came home, I changed into a pair of shorts.
Uh-huh. How short are the shorts, Betty?
Why? What are you doing?
Well, I'm taking your voice up to the master bedroom. If I can't have your body up here, I can at least have your voice. Same number?
Same number.
Good, I'll call.
All right.
No, I mean it. This time I'll call and come.
Last time you called, you came.
So Mike is back in town. He's not selling drugs anymore, but him and his friend Pete are doing a drop-off of a large shipment. When an alarm at the drug dealer's house goes off and everyone's distracted, Mike and Pete decide to steal some of the drugs that have already been marked as delivered. We are 45 minutes into the movie and Mike is dead. Betty gets a phone call from his photographer friend and they meet up and Betty begins a journey to find out what happened.
Almost 8 years ago, Billy, his friend, called me one night. Could he bring him by? Took a lot of pictures of him over the years. He popped in and out of my life. Used to tease me about my photographing everything.
After talking to that guy for a while, she goes to Philip, the house where Mike had been working for 3 months, and is greeted by Philip's gay houseboy.
Name?
Betty. Betty Parrish.
Come on in.
I felt bad. I said, does this dude have a gay houseboy? And I thought I was being like homophobic, just assuming that the dude's gay. But no, he's definitely gay. And not only that, Mike was fucking Philip.
picked him up hitchhiking.
I don't think I want to hear any more of this.
It was, however, a very brief physical relationship. He was born on a hot Ohio day, out of drugs, Jack Daniels. It was not, as they say, his true bent, as you well know.
Now, imagine this, ladies. The love of your life dies, and you go to seek out what happened to him. You meet a man who says, "Oh, I picked up him hitchhiking. We did a shitload of coke and fucked in like half the states in this country. But don't worry, he's not gay, 'cause he fucked you too, right?" Not much more happens in the movie, honestly. She wanders around for a while, is kinda looking for Pete. Pete's kinda looking for her. And in the end, Pete finds her and attacks her. But he is so coked up, out of his mind, that she's able to escape in a way that words cannot do justice.
Good or guilty too. You think it's all my fault? No. You could have helped him, but you wanted to.
What's that, Pete? What is that? What's that? What is that? It's an earthquake. What? Earthquake.
Get away from that door!
The woman shakes a refrigerator, yells earthquake, runs into another room and pushes a full piano in front of the door. What a depressing movie. Mike's dead, Pete's dead, Betty's traumatized, the photographer has no one to take creepy photos of, Philip's houseboy never made it as a Chippendales dancer. It's just tragedy all around.
That's me. I'm auditioning for Chippendales.
Overall, honestly, not a lot happens in this movie. My pulled clips was only like 4 minutes. I tried to add some commentary to it, but not a lot actually happens this one. Guy deals drugs, dies, and his ex sorta girlfriend wanders around talking to people to make sure to herself that he's actually dead. And Pete's an asshole. That's about it. The characters, other than Debra Winger, pop in and out of the movie so much that there's not really a lot to say about the acting. She does fine. She seems distraught enough by his loss and has a couple comedy moments making fun of him for the phone sex stuff. But it's kind of a nothing burger of a movie, and I definitely wouldn't recommend watching it. As for the cast of this movie, it stars Mike's Murder was written and directed by James Bridges, who also wrote The China Syndrome, the terrible John Travolta movie Perfect, and 2 movies we have previously reviewed with Colossus, The Forbidden Project, and When Michael Calls. Debra Winger, who was in An Officer and a Gentleman, Terms of Endearment, Rachel Getting Married, Urban Cowboy, and a bunch of stuff throughout the 80s and 90s. Mike was played by Mark Quilone, who did a couple roles on cop shows after this movie. Before it, he was in the sex comedy Separate Vacations, in the cheerleading movie Give Me an F, which has been added to my review list. Paul Winfield played Philip. He has 127 roles over a 40-year career before passing away in 2003. And I only know him as the cop who dies in Terminator because I'm a terrible person. Pete was played by Daryl Larson, who was in Rachel Getting Married with Debra Winger. And we end with gay houseboy William Ostrander, who was one of the main bad guys in Christine. Digging a little bit deeper into the cast, IMDb tells us that the drug dealers Mike and Pete steal from are legendary costume designer April Ferry and Dallas Cowboys legend Randy White. Thank you for watching. Seriously though, Mike fucks so good that this man keeps him in the house for 3 months in California. No wonder Debra Winger wanted to hold on to him. And as always, I shall try to do better next time. If I feel like it, here's a bonus clip. If I don't feel like it, here might be a bonus clip from a totally different movie.